Okay, so it looks like we have more images when it comes to Dragon Ball Super chapter number 63 of the official manga involving the fight against Moro and the Z Fighters. As you can tell by the intro, we have new draft pages that the official Dragon Ball Super website released out to us, kind of like an early tease to the actual chapter coming out on the 20th, which is about 7 days from now. Going that way, you can expect major spoilers to come out, so I will have spoilers in the title when I'm talking about this particular manga chapter. And of course, we will cover the full manga chapter when it releases on the 20th, translated fully in English. So make sure to hit that subscribe button and turn on post notifications. That way you can be reminded every time I upload a new video. Now, thanks to Dragon Ball Hype on Twitter, as well as Kogawin, I believe that's how you pronounce it, for the translations, we have a draft summary and the title, which is Merus Resolution. Now, as you may remember in the last particular chapter, chapter number 62, Moro did his transformation and he dispatched the Vegeta as well as Goku and the other Z Fighters very violently and aggressively. The last person on the battlefield was Jaco. He put a barrier around the whole entire field, that way nobody can get in or out. But because Merus is an angel, he was able to let Dende in to go ahead and heal, as well as Krillin is on his way with Senzu Beans. So it does look like he's going to be doing the distraction part, where he is distracting Moro while everybody else get healed up and get ready for round 2. Let's go ahead and get into these translations. As it says, Jaco questions where Merus has been all this time. Merus apologizes to Jaco, noting many things have happened. Jaco even says that Moro is now way beyond what we can handle as a galactic patrolman. Merus explains that he understands and that he has to finish training. Now, we know in chapters back, Merus was training Goku to somehow perfect his Ultra Instinct. So this is what Merus is actually referring to, as Merus actually goes on to elaborate that he's talking about Son Goku's training. Now, Jaco questions where Goku and the others have gone. Moro even questions just what Merus is after realizing Goku and company are now missing. Moro proceeds on to ask where did they go. Merus actually goes on to reply that I evacuated them all from the area. Moro tells Merus to stop fooling around while he dispels his barrier. It looks like in this chapter we're going to see Moro actually realize that Merus is not what he claims to be, a simple galactic patrolman. Now, it goes on to say that as the barrier falls, Merus tells Jaco that he's going to buy some time. He rushes Moro and strikes him with his staff. Moro blocks and notes that he can't feel Merus' life force energy. That's a big deal right there, because why you think Moro cannot feel Merus' life force energy? It's because he's an angel, and angels don't die. I mean, like, they only die, they get eradicated only if they break the angel law. They've been living since Dragon Ball existed, probably. So in other words, it makes sense that Moro cannot feel Merus' life force energy, because it probably just doesn't exist. He's been living before Moro was even created. So, and plus he's an angel. That type of powers, their being is way beyond Moro and his capabilities. Moro actually asks Merus, your identity is that of a god, right? As Merus just smirks and strikes at Moro again, who actually dodges and extends his staff to strike Moro in the face. Moro halts himself as he's tossed away, wiping the blood from his lip. I see, Moro says. So there are so many things that I really enjoyed about this particular draft pages, and remember, this is only like what, 7-8 pages compared to the manga chapter that's gonna be like what, 40 to 50 pages roughly. Really enjoyed the use of the staff from Merus, even though I know he's using the Galactic Patrol weapons as in use of combat, and that's because he cannot use his powers as an angel against Moro. That would break the angel code and Merus will be eradicated on spot. I also like the fact that even though he's not using his full angel abilities, he's still able to outmaneuver Moro using the staff that he's using, and he's kind of ducking and dodging like Roshi did back in the Tournament of Power against Jiren. Some other things that I can point out is the fact that Moro actually realized that Merus is not an actual galactic patrolman. He's something so much more, and he picks up on this by the combat and the way that Merus is maneuvering himself. He realized that he's not just a galactic patrolman and that he is somewhat of a deity. And even though these are just draft pages, this is nowhere near means the full chapter. This is the first time we didn't see Moro 7-3 Zorg, Moro in his final form, I guess you can say, hit. He's bleeding. Merus actually made him bleed with mortal weapons, just a staff. Until now, Moro has never been hit while he's been in this final form right here. Goku didn't really do anything. I mean, he blasted his arm out, but he didn't make Moro bleed. He's bleeding. Another thing I actually want to point out is the fact that he somehow teleported Goku and company away from the battlefield, even though the barrier was still up. And Moro's not dumb. He's very well sees that things are not adding up with this simple person who's just supposed to be a galactic patrolman. He's teleported Goku and company away from the battlefield while there's an actual barrier up. Able to go toe to toe, come back with him, even hit him with a staff and made him bleed towards the mouth. He's able to duck and dodge his simple attacks. He can't detect his life force energy. Moro's putting all of this together and realize he's fighting with somebody who is not a mortal. Another thing that I picked up on is that the fact that Merus says that he's not done training Goku. He says he's here to finish training Son Goku's training. So maybe he will continue to train Goku while actually within battle with Moro. And maybe Goku will achieve Mastered Ultra Instinct and take Moro out for good. So there will be no Beerus, there will be no interruption from Whis or Beerus or anything, because he's simply there to finish training Goku. So here's my prediction. I don't think that Merus is going to bring Angel Code. I know a lot of people, especially on Twitter, speculated that Merus is going to sacrifice himself to save Goku and Vegeta. No, he's pretty much teleporting them out the way. He's going to finish training Goku while in battle with Moro. And that's pretty much how this is probably going to end. He's probably going to realize and perfect Mastered Ultra Instinct and take Moro down for good. Or maybe Vegeta would go ahead and get up and fuse him with the Force Spirit Fusion, I guess is what you call it, and someone can go ahead and take Moro out for good, which I wouldn't even like that ending, to be honest. I'd rather, if it's gonna go this way, I would rather see Merus actually train Goku while in the battle with Moro, and Goku taps into Master Ultra Instinct and take Moro down. Even though part of me feels bad for Vegeta because he had his spotlight and lost it. There's gonna be no interruption from Whis or Beerus, which that would have been nice to see, but at the same time, I don't need them to actually be Goku and Vegeta's get out of jail free card. Let me know in the comments what you think about Merus in this situation with Moro. Is he gonna be able to maintain his stance and continue to buy time? That way Goku and Vegeta can actually go ahead and get healed properly and finish the job? Or you think Merus will actually slip up? Even though being an angel in training, it could be quite possible. I mean, Whis did step and poop back in the anime, and he's supposed to be an Ultra Instinct all the time. So let me know your thoughts in the comment section below. Don't forget to drop a like, subscribe, and I will see you guys in the next video.